Hi guys, Martin speaking, and this is another Dark Eldar Tactics video, and this time it's on Wyches, which is a unit I don't use anymore. Reason being is they lost what I wanted them for in the new codex, and then through conversation with a couple of people I'd put them down, said, oh, they're no good anymore, they've got no place in the game anymore. And then I thought, well, no, that can't be true, they must still be able to do something. And actually it's glaringly obvious what they do. What I used to use them for was I used to give them all haywire grenades, used to run around destroying tanks, and then if I had to, I'd run in and destroy units as well. And because they can't all have haywire grenades anymore, you've got to upgrade one of your witches to a Hecatrix, who's the equivalent of a sergeant. I thought, well, I'm not allowed my haywire grenades, they're pointless. They're not. They're still awesome, awesome combat monsters. Fine, they've only got a 6+ armour save with their witch suits. But they're not expensive, they are troops, so their objective secured. You would not use these guys to hold on to an objective though, because with a 6+ save, even if they've got feel no pain afterwards and fearless, they're not likely to do it. Best use I can see for them nowadays is throw 10 of them in a raider. I wouldn't bother giving them any upgrades weapon wise, maybe a Hydra Gauntlet, but even that I don't think is as good as it used to be. 10 of them in a raider, and get that raider literally as far across the table as you can on the first turn. If it's got a jink, it's got a jink. Don't worry about it. Don't give it any extra upgrades. And then on the second turn, if you think you move a raider 12 and then 18 flat out, so that's 30-inch movement. On your next turn, if the raider's still alive on the next turn, move it 6, disembark these guys 6. They've got fleet, they've got combat drugs. You charge them in against a unit, and as long as you can survive the Overwatch, which with 10 of them you should be getting most of them into combat. These guys are initiative 6, they're getting 3 attacks each on the charge base because of having an extra close combat weapon. With your combat drugs you might get an extra attack, you might get an extra weapon skill. You'd be hoping really for either an extra attack or an extra strength, to be fair, because you're only strength 3. But with weight of dice, if you get 10 of them in, that's 30 attacks on the charge at initiative 6. You're causing problems for people, even though you need higher numbers. Typically you need in 5s to wound Marines. They're awesome in combat when they get there. And then when the attacks come back, you get a 4+ invulnerable save, which makes them so much better from a survivability point of view. They're still not the greatest unit. I still don't run them in my current 1500 point list. Will I ever run them again? Yeah, I'll have a go with them. I've got raiders that are spare, which I can throw them in and see what they can do. But they just, again, with all the Dark Eldar models, they're fantastic models, and you kind of just want to use everything you've got all the time. And I keep looking at these girls and thinking, yeah, do you know what, I need to run them one time. So I will do eventually, just not right now. But that's it guys, only a very quick video on the Wyches. As I say, cheap troop unit. So are they better than Cabalite Warriors? No, Cabalite Warriors have got range, 5+ save, and splinter rifles, so you're getting rapid fire. And I say you've got the range with them 24-inch poison 4+ shots. Same sort of points, so Cabalite Warriors would win out in my mind, but if you've not got anything that's particularly offensive from a combat point of view, then these girls are worth chucking into a fight. I just think I'd sooner have my Reaver jet bikes and throw them in for the Hammer of Wraths. They're much more of a combat monster for me, albeit that the save isn't as good. But have a go with them guys, see what you think of them. Let me know what you think about my opinion on them. Some people will tell me that I'm way off the mark and actually they're fantastic and don't leave home without them. Other people will agree. But as always, drop a comment below if you feel like it. If you like the video, like it, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.